Hi everyone, this is the strongest variant of the best build of the season, Shockuna Pit Pushing 3%. It allowed me to get pit 120 in 14 minutes and 10 seconds a few days ago. Since the patch, my friend CCC also got 120 in 14 minutes and 13 seconds. He was kind enough to share my build on the Helltide leaderboard, so big shout out to him and thanks to him. Little disclaimer, this build is gonna require snapshotting and fishing, which is normal for every class and every top build. It's always require fishing at some point. But yeah, I will let you watch the show, guys. After that, I will go through my whole setup and explain the snapshots. man, so many stuff is going on. Why she doesn't spawn ads? I just need her to keep spawning ads. If she does it, we should be fine if we don't die. But sometimes she doesn't spawn ads. Yeah, I need big ads back like this. Yes, many ads. Ah, we did it! 120! Let's go! Let's go through the full setup. I already have a full breakdown of the build in general for masterworking and stuff. I also have an FAQ for general question and snapshotting. This is like very advanced setup. So yeah, if you need more general detail, feel free to check those 2 videos that I'm gonna link in the description. So first of all, snapshotting. Let's say we just enter the pits. What you're gonna do is press 4 ball lightning, pick up all the crackling energy, and make sure to have 8 here. Means that you are stacking your roaring lightning spear to the max here. That's gonna snapshot, and it doesn't matter if you hit monster and you don't have full crackling energy here, it doesn't matter. The second snapshot is flame shield. You're just gonna press flame shield, make sure that your flame shield explode on an enemy, and you're gonna have critical distractions here, like you're gonna have the icon here. The third snapshot is just like you're gonna press your lightning spear. If it's orange, it means that you got the 3% overpower snapshot. If it's not, you unfortunately gotta restart. How do you do that? Here, that's the gameplay. I only show overpower damage, and it's gotta be orange. Like as you can see in the showcase, I press lightning spear is orange, so it means that it's a good snapshot. You got the free snapshot going on, and you can just start your run. If it doesn't work, you restart. That's a bit annoying, but it's just like how the game is right now. If you don't want to do it, you have other variant, other video. This is really for pushing as high as possible, like pit 120 and more. I believe if you try to do less than pit 115, you would probably not need the 3% overpower snapshot here. The snapshot is gonna stay during the whole pits between the floor. You don't have to do it again. If you die, I don't think you can get the free snapshot back again because you need the 3% again. I think you should restart if you die. Like you're gonna have to do the same and get the 3% overpower snapshot on. You're gonna lose timer, so I would advise you to just restart if you die. So potion and incenses, I use a life one. Redamin burst for having more life because overpower scale with life and fortify, then intelligence for more damage, then this one to get more resistances because there is nothing else. And as you can see, you should be almost capped. I can remove like a diamond and put a skull. It's gonna depend on your gear, but you need to be capped. Roughly this should be 1000 armor, but it doesn't matter for me. Like 995 is okay. Then you have to be capped on your resistances here too. And yeah, that was the potion and the incenses. A boss power, we're gonna use Beast in Ice, the crit one, Cinerate's Flame, and Beastmaster Turning. All of them are like the most damaging one. I've tested Lily's Winds of Hate with the blister instead of the crit one. It was not working very well on the very high pit pushing setup. So I believe this one is the best. That's the one that I use to clear 120 with this. I use exactly this setup for 120. For the gear is exactly the same as the other variant, the Shockuna and the pit pushing, speed farming. We're just gonna use Tybot's Wheel here, masterworking everything in life because overpower scale with life. So you're gonna have as much life as possible. Life and intelligence are roughly the same, but if you have to choose, for me I choose life to not get one shot by the boss, I think. So yeah, try to master everything on life on Tybot's Wheel. If you have all start, it's kind of okay, but life is better. It gives you more damage and toughness. For the boots, it's exactly the same. You want to try to masterwork everything in life. I have dodge chance. Mana per second can be irrelevant if you struggle with your mana, because we have Steel Quackshroom that's gonna spend all your mana, but I don't think that I need it, and every time that Quack is generated by the AU, I always have 100% mana, so I don't think it's relevant. If you want, you just go mana per second. You can also go armor. I go dodge chance, just in case, like it can just save my life sometime, I guess, but it doesn't really matter. Armor dodge chance or mana per second, all resistances, doesn't matter, just get whatever you want. Get a 2GA one, and the third one, choose your stats. Try to masterwork everything in life. Intelligence is also okay, but I believe life is better because give you also more toughness. The staff classic one, try to masterwork everything in lightning spear. Also, it's exactly the same as the other setup. We use elements here, intelligence, permafrost, iron flames. On the Starless Sky, it depends on your GA. For example, if you have 2 GA attack speed and crit, you want to masterwork everything in attack speed, but that's gonna depend on your setup, obviously, and the gear you have. I have 95% crit chance, and I have +5 here that doesn't show on the tooltip, means that I have 100%. Maybe you will have to masterwork 2 on your critical strike chance. It really depends on your gear. So for the masterwork on Starless Sky, check your gear to have 100% crit chance. And on the tooltip here, it should be 95 because this one never show. And yeah, for the gear, the skirtry is roughly the same, if not the same as Shockuna and Speed Farming Pit, Boss Killer variant. I think we just change Ice Blade here to get the cooldown. That's gonna help you with Tybot's Will because of Flame Shield. When you get unstoppable on your Tybot's Will, you're gonna get more damage from Tybot's Will. You deal 20% increased damage while unstoppable. Flame Shield make you unstoppable, and 5 seconds after, and with Ice Blades that help the cooldown of Flame Shield, you have 20% more damage all the time. Skill tree, then we have Lightning Spear, some defensive node here, very important, Enlightenment. I put every node in Invigorating Conduit for the mana for the Quacks rune, very important to me. Maybe if you have mana per second, you can get 1 point here, but that's really like very detailed, doesn't really matter like in the long run. What else? Then Mercenary, we have Rahir. I've been asked how do I get Fortify. I get Fortify by Rahir here. Every time he uses his skill, that's gonna fortify you. That's how you get 100% of your life fortify, and overpower scale with maximum life and also fortify. So that's just bonus, give you toughness and again more damage. For the Paragon board, we have a true Paragon. For my clear, I used the variation with Static Surge, and CCC used Enchantment Master. On Mobilistic, we have the one with Enchantment Master. I'm not sure which one is better. It seems like very similar in terms of damage. So I updated my Paragon on Mobilistic. You can find all the Paragon on Mobilistic. It's basically the same as the Shockuna and the Speed Farming Pit 1. Here we're just gonna change Unleash, remove it, and put Eliminator here instead of Eliminator. Like, the theory is that the trash monster gonna die not as fast, and Lightning Spear has better AoE damage, so it's gonna help to kill elites, and it's also more damage than Unleash because we have a lot of additive damage from overpower life. Like, the additive damage are too high, and Unleash is less relevant, so we use Eliminator here. And the rest should be the same as the other setup. You can check the other video. Everything gonna be in the planner, like the whole Paragon. If you have extra point, just put them in intelligence. As I said, you can take intelligence node here, or if you need some defensive nodes, you can also take defensive node, but I recommend to take intelligence. The only difference between the Mobilistic setup and the one I tested is this board, you're gonna remove it and put Static Surge. That's it. You put Static Surge here, you put Elementalist on Static Surge, and you take the maximum life node and you activate Elementalist. As simple as that. And that's it. I don't know which setup is the best. They should be the same. Like, we literally deal roughly the same damage, CCC and I from the leaderboards. And yeah, hopefully that was helpful for you. If you need more detail about masterworking and stuff, as I said, I have two other videos that I'm gonna link in the description. And yeah, that's it for me today. I hope that video gonna help you clear the pits that you want to. Don't forget to leave me a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.